We'll go again though. Oh my gosh. Uh, I think I do wanna change a few things here. This we still have to set to 320. Ah, what are we what are we thinking here? What do we have so far? What do I feel comfortable changing? Nothing really. Actually, nothing, if I'm being honest. We could make the storm length shorter. I think I'll do that. We'll shorten the storm's length just by another 25%. I still get the feeling that they're just a little bit too long for stream content, like just sitting around in shelter for huge swaths of the stream. It's good and it's bad at the same time. Like, it has its benefits, of course. It allows me to get up and go to the bathroom freely. But we're gonna tone it down just a smidge. See how this ends up feeling, and maybe we'll go from there. Body temperature. Body temperature should not be 10 degrees C. It should be 0. I don't know why that's high. Walk speed is normal. Creature hostility. Creature strength. Swim speed. Spoilage is up. Tool durability. It's fine. Tree sapling. That's also fine. I guess the only other option is changing the starting climate. We could potentially start in a different biome. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? How about a warm, how about a hot environment? Sweltering. Possible desert environment? Yeah. Tensi is normally where you start to suffer hypothermia. 0C means you can go in light clothes and not suffer. Wait, am I mistaken then? Is it... Okay, I may be mistaken in how that functions. Now, let me try to clarify this. It says the outside temperature the player can withstand without clothing. Right, so I actually don't want this lower, I want this higher. I want to raise this to make it more difficult, correct? I think I've just been misinterpreting what this does. Okay, so we're going to bump this up. It was at 10. We're going to bump it up to 15. Okay. Thank you, Grim. I didn't realize I was misinterpreting the way this mechanic worked. Like, I've read this before, but it didn't click to me that the temperature you withstand, if you lower it, you can withstand a lower temperature. Like, it makes sense as I say that out loud, but for some reason that just didn't click before. So yeah, we'll change that a little bit. Lung capacity, can we do 15 seconds? No, let's go to 10. Even less swimming. Yeah. Fire from lightning. Underground farming. We still haven't done underground farming, but maybe one day. I think this is it. This will be the new settings for our new and improved One Life run. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like that would be a really good challenge. I have not had a problem freezing to death. Like my issues when winter comes isn't even freezing. It's like, well, I'm gonna run out of food before I freeze. But here we go. Our third run of the day, apparently. Um, should I? Here's a question for those in chat. Those that have probably been here a little bit longer. This one's for you. I notice a lot of other streamers have death counters. Do you, personally, think that that would be beneficial to this stream, where I try not to die at all? Like, does that even make sense having death counters? Maybe on a day like today, it makes sense, but I feel like it would lose validity the longer I last, the longer I survive. So here I am asking for feedback. What do you think? What's your thoughts? What's your opinion? Whatever it is, feel free to share it. You do tend to survive for more than one session. True. True. Depending on the world. True. Yeah, that's kind of where my thoughts were as well. Like it would be more applicable if I had multiple lives and I was like in the same world, but that's not really the case. You know, and I guess the other question would be, what is the added benefit to the viewer, you, in knowing that I died twice in this previous hour and a half of stream? Does that give you any benefit? Does that help you in any way? Like, as a viewer? Like, I guess you'd know I've been struggling, but other than that, I don't... I'm trying to analyze it deeply, but I don't think there's really a huge benefit. We were Clockmaker, weren't we? We had negative 2.5 health, didn't we? Uh-huh. We got one tapped, didn't we? Uh-huh. Maybe we need to be the, where is my friend? The Squire. They've got walk speed, they've got health. They're good with all the weapons. The only thing I don't like is the hunger rate. Or thing I can deal with. We can figure that out. We just mine more. Hunger rate. Well, it's not 30%, so it's not Blackguard. Let's think. If we don't pick the Squire, let's just pretend for a second we don't pick the Squire. I do like brickwork. What is the lower cost of brick? Like, what does that mean? Holy shit, half-priced bricks? How about the mortar? Is this also half-priced mortar? Wait, 4 quick lime and sand with water. The alternative is quick lime in a barrel. This is 1 liter to 4 quick lime. What is a 1? Okay, so it's the same quantity. It's just... Holy shit, no, it's not. It's not the same quantity. Holy actual shit, I think we're gonna be a potter. Not only do you not need a barrel would only make 8 mortar. where the potter can craft it by hand and make 64 mortar with the same amount of resources. Minus a barrel. That's cracked. That is actually overpowered as hell. I didn't actually look into this before and do math on that, but holy crap, that is OP. What is plaster? I've never actually made plaster. It's just sand and quicklime. What is this? Also sand and quicklime. Okay, what is the difference here? You double clay. You still have 1 and 1 quartz and bauxite. But you doubled the output. So you don't double the clay. You just fraction. You only need half a bauxite and half a crushed quartz to make it 1 brick. 1 refractory brick, that is. So you are literally doubling your output on refractory bricks. You're like quadrupling your output on mortar. Bricks are half price. Plaster is... What is actually the difference here? 16 to 2. 3, 6, 8. So you're doubling this one as well? Yeah, maybe we do that. We also get mining speed. Melee weapon, we like that. Less loot from foraging. Less animal loot. Those 2 things could actually kill us in the beginning. Like day 3, we could die from hunger if we are not in a very plentiful area. And I think we're in a hot environment, which means we're probably in a desert, which means would be trouble. Let's confirm. See where we're at. And jump right in. Redwood, my beloved. Chert, can I nap with you? Can be napped. I'm since last death. That's actually not a bad idea. Although, I guess I kind of have that in the title. What I've been doing with the title is, since the last, Wait, why do I... Hang on. I did hear a boat horn. What the fuck? What the shit? Guys? Send help. I was in the middle of saying something, and that boat horn distracted me, so forgive me if I lose my train of thought. You're not always getting chased by boat horn right at the start. So the stream title itself kind of alludes to what day we're on. I've been trying to keep that accurate, because I feel like that's an easy way people can check in, see, oh, he's on stream number 1 or stream number 2 of this run, this particular run, right? The desert looks lush. It does. This is kind of weird. It's a hot environment, though. It is 22 degrees right now. Although this does... One of them says 21, one says 22. Interesting. Daytime spawning a bug? I don't think it is. There might be a cave over there. Who knows? I'm not going over there to find out. Turns out, fighting those guys on day one is not actually the best idea. Yeah, like, we've seen those surface Botorn before. We've walked past caves and lured them out before, because they've been, like, hanging around in the mouth of caves. Same with, like, drifters. So it's not entirely surprising or out of the ordinary that you see one midday. Like, it's rare, for sure, but it's not, like... It doesn't come as a shock. Oh, interesting. So there is a possible bug going on. Good to know. Okay, we need shelter. Okay. I think we're good for now. Ooh, this is actually great. More cattails. Still need shelter, though. That's fine. Okay, let's try to find some sort of shelter. Ooh. Wooden club. Bronze armlet. Uh, nice. Salty peat. Cattails. Fire clay. Rot walker coat. Yeah, okay. We'll take it. Okay. Come on, man. Maybe I should just make a spear. Maybe now is the time. Come on. There we go. This is kind of a nice area. Like, this is like a really nice area. Oh, hang on. I see a potential friend, a potential ally in these trying times. Ooh, wait. We can probably even borrow this guy's storage. Hello. Do you have a name? Hubert. Oh, very nice name. Survival goods. Okay. Pickaxes. I like pickaxes. Do you sell them at a discount for people like me? Intrepid adventurers? $13? That's pretty good. What do you buy, though? Charcoal? Hey, I can do that. I can make charcoal. Buddy, we're moving in right next door. We're gonna be neighbors. Can I stop changing my weapon? Hang on. Alright. We should try to get as many finds as well. Oh shit! Yo, we've just been blessed with the great white. Oh my god. That is sick. Thank you, great white shark gods. Oh my god, I love it. Beautiful. Wait, we're gonna need to make the corner pieces, won't we? Yes, sir. Oh boy. That's not gonna work. We need to cook. Too windy. Oh. I guess it's not that windy. You need more food. I don't want to eat the grain. I feel like I have to. Wait, what kind of rock is this again? I can make a mortar and pestle. That kind of helps. A little bit. We can make flour. We just need to make fire clay. Let's cook up some of the roots. Oh my god, why do the sticks keep going into my offhand? There needs to be a setting. And I say that deliberately. Needs to be a setting to stop things from automatically going into your offhand. It's gonna penalize me and make me eat more food when I'm carrying things in my left hand. Make a little prompt. Do you want this to go in your left hand? Like, if I don't have sticks in my pocket, and I have a free pocket, there's no reason to keep them in the hand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, so strange. Well, I think it's about time to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed outside. We're gonna go to bed with Hubert here. He seems like a friendly individual.